wristband unless you check in. So please get a wristband. Please keep wearing a mask at all times unless you're eating or drinking. It's important that we follow these guidelines because otherwise we can't have events anymore. Also, please stick to your pods. No pod jumping. If you're in one pod, stay in the pod. Don't leave your pod. In pod we trust. Cool. Alrighty, if nobody has anything else, I think we'll go ahead and get started. So we have Adam, who will be doing some guitar improvisation, Josh and Andrew, who will be singing, and Chris, who will be reading some poetry. So let's give him a round of applause. Good to go? All right. Well, I'll just get started.
He's such a nice boy, so well-mannered. He's so much better than the last one you brought around. Please and thank you, everything matters. I'm gonna make sure that she knows I'm the best. She's found the moment she walks out that door. I'm not pretending anymore. If your mother knew all of the things that we do. If your mother knew all the things we do. If your mother knew she'd keep me so far from you. If your mother knew all the things we do. Sneak out the window, bed stuffed with pillows. I'll be waiting in the car right around the block. Back of the Benzo, rolled in the friend zone. We've been hiding since the time they forgot to knock. The moment she walks out that door, I'm not pretending anymore. If your mother knew all of the things that we do. If your mother knew all the things we do. If your mother knew she'd keep me so far from you. If your mother knew all the things we do. Next time that she sees me, she gon' act like she don't know me. Cause she knows all of the story. Now your daddy wants to kill me. Next time that she sees me, she gon' act like she don't know me. Cause she knows all of the story. Now your daddy wants to kill me. If your mother only knew. The moment she walks out that door, I'm not pretending anymore. If your mother knew all of the things that we do. If your mother knew she'd keep me so far from you. Next time that she sees me, she gon' act like she don't know me. Cause she knows all of the story. Now your daddy wants to kill me. Next time that she sees me, she gon' act like she don't know me. Cause she knows all of the story. Now your daddy wants to kill me. If your mother knew all the things we do. If your mother knew all the things we do. If your mother knew all of the things that we do.
I'm losing my self-control. Yeah, you're starting to trickle back in. But I don't wanna fall down the rabbit hole. Cross my heart, I won't do it again. I tell myself, draw the line. And I do. But once in a while I trip up and I cross the line. And I think of you. 2 years are just like that. My head still takes me back. Thought Gotta rewire this brain, 'cause I can't even go on the internet without even checking your name. I tell myself, draw the line. And I do, but once in a while I trip up and I cross the line. I think of you. 2 years and just like that, my head still takes me back. Thought it was done, but I guess it's never really over. Oh, we were such a mess, but wasn't it the best? Thought it was done, but I guess it's never really over. Just because it's over doesn't mean it's really over. And if I think it over, maybe I'll be coming over again. And I'll have to get over you all over again. Just because it's over doesn't mean it's really over. And if I think it over, maybe I'll be coming over again. And I'll have to get over you all over again. Thought we kissed goodbye, thought we met this time was the last, but I guess it's never really over. Thought we drew the line right through you, and I can't keep going back. I guess it's never really over. 2 years and just like that, my head still takes me back. Thought it was done, but I guess it's never really over. Just because it's over doesn't mean it's really over. And if I think it over, maybe I'll be coming over again. And I'll have to get over you all over again. And I'll have to get over you all over again. Just because it's over doesn't mean it's really over. And if I think it over, maybe I'll be coming over again. And I'll have to get over you all over again. Thought we kissed goodbye, thought we met this time was the last, but I guess it's never really over. Thought we drew the line right through you, and I can't keep going back. I guess it's never really over. Cause he likes a good time. He comes alive at midnight. My mama doesn't trust him. He's only here for one thing, but a little bit older, a black leather jacket, a bad reputation, insatiable habits. He was on to me, one look and I couldn't breathe. Yeah, I said if you kiss me, I might let it happen. I swear on my life that I've been a good girl. Tonight I don't wanna be hurt. 'Cause he likes a good time. He comes alive at midnight. My mama doesn't trust him. He's only here for one thing, but
Look, I'm the type to make a turn on the daddy. The baby, make her forget what she learned from her dad. I don't be tripping on this shawty, I let her do whatever she please. I don't be kissing on this shawty, she don't be kissing on me. She came with you and left with me, I went up a point, let's call it even. Don't like the car, she ain't gonna end up buying her new things. That girl know what she wants, she make me take it off if she see me. She say I make her wet whenever my face pop up on TV. I had to say no disrespect, gotta do it safer, you can keep it. Pop star, fresh up out the trap and I'm going deeper. She know I'ma call away, she can drop a pin and I come meet her. Stand next to me, you gon' end up catching fever. I'm hot.
I swear on my life that I've been a good girl. Tonight I don't wanna be hurt. 'Cause he likes a good time. He comes alive at midnight. My mama doesn't trust him. He's only here for one thing, but
that swagger. My heart stagger. Every time I try to breathe, you have me dancing on my feet. Baby, you've got that swagger. My heart stagger. Every time I try to breathe, you have me dancing on my feet. Every time I try to breathe, you have me dancing on my feet. Thank you.
Señorita, I wish I could pretend I didn't need ya, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Ooh, I should be running. Ooh, you know I love it when you call me señorita. I wish it wasn't so damn hard to leave ya, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Ooh, I should be running. Ooh, you keep me coming for you. Back in the hotel, there's just some things that never change. You say we're just friends, but friends don't know the way you taste. La la la. Cause you know it's been a long time coming, don't you let me fall. Open your lips, undress me, hooked on your tongue. Love your kisses deadly, don't stop. I love it when you call me señorita. I wish I could pretend I didn't need ya, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Ooh, I should be running. Ooh, you know I love it when you call me señorita.
So the first song that I'm going to sing tonight is Cherry Wine by Hosier. His eyes and words are so icy, oh, but he burns like rum on the fire. Hot and fast and angry as he can be, I walk my days on a wire. It looks ugly, but it's clean. Oh, mama, don't fuss over me. The way he tells me I'm his and he is mine. Open hand or closed fist will be fine. The blood is red and sheer as cherry wine. Calls of guilty thrown at me, oh, while he stains the sheets of some other. Thrown at me so powerfully, just like he throws with the arm of his brother. I want it, it's a crime that he's not around most of the time. Way he tells me I'm his and he's mine. Open hand or closed fist will be fine. The blood is rare and sweet as cherry wine. His fight and fury's fiery, oh, but he loves like sleep to the freezing. Sweet and right and merciful, I'm up at last in the tide of his breathing. I want it, it's a crime. I have it some of the time. Way he tells me I'm his and he's mine. Open hand or closed fist will be fine. The blood is red and sweet as cherry wine. Alrighty, so I'm gonna sing one more song for you guys tonight. And this one is called See You Later by Alexander 23. Here we go. I don't want to go, but I can't afford to miss this flight. I spent money I don't have just to see your face for the night. I don't want to leave, but to stay would only make things worse. Sometimes the only way to get over hurt is to hurt. Pack my bags, yeah, pack my bags so full I could barely zip it. Pack my bags, but the best I have, oh no, couldn't fit you in it. It's not goodbye, but it don't feel like see you later when we're both crying. In this broke down elevator, I know you're scared, 'cause I'm scared too. You're only mine if you're mine to lose. It's not goodbye, 'cause that would break her. So I say, see you later. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na. Oh, oh, now I'm walking away from the person that I could call home. Yeah, my heart says stay, but my legs are walking on their own. Pack my bags, yeah, pack my bags so full I could barely zip it. Pack my bags with the best I have, oh no, couldn't fit you in it. It's not goodbye, but it don't feel like see you later when we're both crying. In this broke down elevator, I know you're scared, 'cause I'm scared too. You're only mine if you're mine to lose. It's not goodbye, 'cause that would break her. So I say, see you later. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na. Oh, oh, see you later.
Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Before we
My name's Josh Lyman. I will be playing a song that's pretty simple, but I think it's a good, happy, feel-good song. So I wanted to share it with you all. This is Chicken Fried. I was born underneath the shade of a Georgia pine, and that's all you know. Sweet tea, pecan pie, homemade wine, where the peaches grow. In my house, it's not much to talk about, but it's grown in love that it's grown in southern grounds, and a little bit of chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night needs a fit just right, and the radio like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, no mother's love. Well, it's funny how it's the little things in life that mean the most. Now, where you live or what you drive or the price tag of your clothes, there's no dollar sign on a piece of mind. This I've come to know. And if you agree, have a drink with me, raise your glasses for a toast and a little bit of chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night, pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, no mother's love. And stripes, may freedom forever fly, and let it ring. Salute the ones who died, the ones that give their lives, so we don't have to sacrifice all the things we love, like our chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night, pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, no mother's love. Get your little chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night, pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, no mother's love. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. I'm going to play some Coldplay for you all. to rule the world. Seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own. I used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes. Listen as the crowds would sing. The old king is dead, long live the king. 1 minute I held the key. Next the walls were closed on me, and I discovered that my castles stand upon pillars of salt and pillars of sand. I hear Jerusalem bells ringing, Roman cavalry choirs singing. Me, my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter won't call my name. Never in a honest word. That was when I ruled the world. It was the wicked and wild winds blew down the doors to let me in. Shattered windows and the sound of drums. People couldn't believe what I'd become. Revolutionaries wait for my head on a silver plate, just a puppet on a lonely string. Who would ever want to be king? I hear Jerusalem bells ringing, Roman cavalry choirs singing. Me, my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter won't call my name. Never in a honest word. That was when I ruled the world. Missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter won't call my name. Never in a honest word. That was when I ruled the world. Thanks.
Let's give another round of applause for our performers. Woo! I'm going to tell y'all one more time. Please wear your mask. If you don't, I'm going to go home and cry. It's going to really upset me. I'm having a really rough day because I don't see a lot of you wearing your masks. Again, if you want to perform, come over here, please, because if you don't, I have to stand up here until like 8 and just talk. None of you want that. None of you want that. So up next, we have Kelsey and Hala, who will be reciting a haiku and then a poem for us. So give them a round of applause.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm short. Sick. Alrighty. Woohoo. How are you guys feeling tonight? How's it going? So happy that we can have a POBEV. Oh my gosh. So awesome. Social distance, keep it up so we can do this in the future. It'll be awesome. I'm going to rephrase something Gage said real quick. He said if you want to perform for POBEV, I'm asking if you can perform. Please come sign up. We want to see what you guys can do, and it'd be cool to have a few other people up here. In the meantime, I'm helping fill some time, and for a lot of people it might be scary performing at POBEV if you weren't prepared or planning on doing something, if you didn't sign up ahead of time. But I wasn't planning on performing for POBEV, and I thought to myself, what can I contribute to POBEV? And I realized that about a year ago, I peaked in life, and I wrote a haiku while I wasn't paying attention in one of my history classes. And so today I'm going to perform that haiku for you guys. Thank you. For those who know what a haiku is, 575, feel free to count the syllables. This'll be quick, but it's very important to me, so. Yeah! Let's see. I don't think I have a title for this, but this is the best haiku I've ever written, so we'll see how that goes. I still do not know what Obama's last name is. Rat him out, Michelle. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm going to read some poetry that I wrote when I was 16 years old, and I'm going to be honest, it might not be that good. But I thought it was good when I was 16, and some other people did too, so it might still be good. Okay, so this first poem is called Neutral. My first lesson in debate was that I am at a disadvantage. Oh, I used to do debate in high school. Girls, my captain said, and instantly I was confused because in debate you aren't gender specific, in debate you are neutral. Girls, you have to be overly nice or else they'll call you catty and you'll lose. But why? My words might be hard to swallow, but I shouldn't have to drown them in honey and sprinkle sugar on top for my opponents. I shouldn't need to wrap each speech with a bow to match the one in my hair before I present it to the judge. One glance up at the men in the room was all it took to realize why this advice wasn't for anyone. If anyone needed to learn how to speak nicely, it was the ones with all the "that's what she said" jokes and the words I'd be grounded for saying. In debate, you're supposed to be neutral, But those boys have more than their sick humor. They have an inherent respect, one I'll never know because of my gender. Every morning, I put on a sweater to cover my shoulders. I don't want to distract anyone. I know how sexy bra straps can be. But after 16 years, I'm still figuring out how intelligent thoughts can be seductive. I guess logic is too tempting, so everyone tells me to be quiet. I still haven't found a sweater big enough to cover my opinions. My speeches are swarms of bees ready to sting, but I learned to tuck the excruciating truth between the petals of flower bouquets. My opponent doesn't use any blossoms to hide his wasps of words. Still, I lost, because my judge didn't like daisies. At the end of every round, we get critiqued. For every, your speech was really good, there is a silent for a girl. To me, words are as comforting as hugs, and silence is that feeling in your gut, the one that petrifies you. Judges are more afraid of being called sexist, though, so they never vocalize that second half. In debate, you're supposed to be neutral. No one is ever neutral. That's neutral. I'm reading a bunch, by the way, to fill time. So here's my verdict on that one. It was okay. It wasn't as good as some of my other poetry, though. Here's one that's called An Open Letter to the 16-Year-Old in Love. I really hope that we can all relate to this, because we've all been 16. Okay. To the 16-year-old in love. As a first grader on the school playground, you would ask people to be your friend. If they said yes, you had to make sure they were serious, so you asked them to pinky promise. You'd always remind them that if they broke the promise, you would get to break their pinky. That promise sometimes seemed like too much commitment, so if they held their pinky out, you knew you were in it for the long run. 10 years later, you're still making promises, but with your ring finger instead. You put the prettiest ring you'll ever see onto your finger the moment he gave it to you. Your glorified medal never comes off, no matter how many arguments you get in, because you love him, you love him, you love him. The number of times you've told him that is bigger than you knew existed as a 6-year-old. Nap times back then were in carpet squares, but now they're in his arms. You once told him your safe space was wrapped up in him, that you felt at home when he picked you up, but like you learned in grade school, safe means protected from danger, unlikely to be hurt. When he holds you, you're more vulnerable than ever. Your heart lets down all its walls, and you think this is a good thing. You're not so closed off anymore. Those walls were built for a reason. Just like the towers and moats of your castle-shaped dollhouse, they're meant to protect the princess. Maybe he looks like a prince, but demons can be handsome too. Their eyes can be the color of your favorite crayons, and their hair can be softer than your teddy bear. Instead of fighting to get the drawbridge lower, he only had to say hello to unlock your gates. It didn't take long before you gave him his own room in the castle, and if you give a mouse a cookie, he's going to want a glass of milk. You let him take over your heart so you didn't have to think twice about promising it to him forever. It's been a while since you've talked to any of your elementary school friends. You forgot your promises, but so did they, and apparently so did he. The phone calls aren't nightly anymore, and the I love yous are more of an obligation than a confession. Little kids' pinkies stay straight because everyone ignores the terms and conditions. If you played by the same rules now, you couldn't move your left finger. Thank goodness the only thing broken now is your heart. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I got one more kind of like slam poem, and then I have a little bit of a fun one that's shorter. So this one's called Office Subsidized Arson. It was like the last like slam poem I've ever written, so we'll see. I think it's my favorite still. When I was in a burning building, I was told to take the stairs. The signs warned me that flames would devour elevator cables, so I needed to work my way out of the skyrise. Men ride a glass escalator to the top tiers of female-dominated professions. I had 0 male teachers, but 7 male principals by the time I was in 6th grade. My mom was my librarian, and before her was Mrs. Rowe, and before her was Julia. I was instructed by women who were being instructed by men. If men had to take the stairs to their lives, there would be more of them on entry-level landings. Instead, they stand on an inclined conveyor encased in smooth glass. In this building, there's a special janitorial staff hired to polish their escalator and sweep each platform. The stairs, though, have burnt-out light bulbs, more roaches than I have blisters from these business-appropriate shoes. When I complained to the building manager that only men's key cards let them on the escalator, he told me that at least I'm burning calories. Now men can find me attractive. This conversation became the tinder in my office-subsidized arson, and when the brand new temp walked onto the conveyor, he lit the match. When I became the burning building, I told the women to take the stairs. Then I engulfed the escalator. Flames fogged the sides. I couldn't see the reflection of atomic tangerine and red ochre. All that was visible was my fury. The same substance that created the glass began to destroy it, and it's amazing how something so brittle can bend without snapping. We don't call glass a liquid, but when it is subjected to the heat of this movement, it takes the shape of an escalator. So when I devoured the glass escalator, everyone took the stairs. Thank you. Okay, this last one is for a mini POBEV that we did a couple years ago. It was pickle themed, and this is a poem I wrote for that event. Oh, pickles, your crunch is an orchestral performance played to accompany your taste. Sweet, sour, or spicy, dill, but never dull. Lovely pickles, your fresh dry sandwiches and dry days, nothing sweeter than the first bite, nothing more satisfying than the last. Wonderful pickles, I find you everywhere. Disneyland, Chick-fil-A, and theaters. But best of all here, Pickle Bev. Oh, pickles, I love you. Thank you, everybody. I hope you have lots of pickles in your life.
Please clap. Thank you, Reed. Put your mask on. Oh, you're eating. Sorry. Put your mask on if you're not eating, please. I need to remind you because it's important, and if you get COVID, I'm not liable. Up next, we have Matt, Gracie, and Trey, my wonderful friends and two of my beautiful roommates. Please clean the house when you get home, performing for us. And then we have Riley, who will be singing another song for us.
This one work? Oh, it does work. Okay. First off, Gage is super dirty, so don't believe him. Second off, I haven't sang since high school. So it's country roads. Everybody should know some of it. If you want to like join in, we would love that, and we'll hype it up, you know. But we need help. So if I sound obnoxiously bad, that's why. But.
Oh, all right.
Seven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road, gather round her, a miner's lady, stranger to blue water. Dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eyes. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. A voice in the morning hour, she calls me Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down that road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road, take me home. Country road, take me home. Country road. I love you, Logan.
Thank you.
Here, I'm not here to clean anything this time. I'm just here to sing, so hope you can get over that. I love you guys too. I'm so happy to be here, like you can't even imagine. These last 6 months have been some of like the worst months of all of our lives, I'm sure. Like there's a global pandemic and social unrest and it's an election year and everybody's just all like, I don't know, upset. I'm upset too, right? But there's one thing I know that unites all of us, and that's being Utah State Aggies, huh? Yeah! Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I have one song and one song only, but I can't do it alone. I need everybody, so I need y'all to stand up. Everybody, the whole quad, y'all need to stand up, get on your feet. You ready? Keep your mask on, put your mask on. Let's not spread any more COVID, please. Okay. Is everybody standing? I think I see everybody. Almost everybody, that's okay. All right. Ready? Brr, brr. Show me a Scotsman who doesn't love the thistle. Show me an Englishman who doesn't love the rose. Show me a true-blooded Aggie from Utah who doesn't love the spot where the sagebrush. Come on, let me hear you. I want to hear you. Ba-da-da. From Utah who doesn't love the spot where the sage grows. That's right. Go Aggies. I love you all. What's that? I just need to clean up.
I love being an Aggie. Anytime I hear the Scotsman, I feel alive. And I'm really sad we don't get to hear it at football games this year or maybe basketball games. But it's okay because we're all here together. I'm going to tell you one more time. I think you know what I'm going to say. Bye, Kendall. Have a good night. I think you all know what I'm going to say. What? What? Yeah, put your mask on if you're not eating, please. It'll help us prevent the spread of COVID. I don't want to get sent home again. I'm really happy that everybody's back. So up next, we have Jocelyn, who will be reading some poetry, and then Marin, who will be singing. So let's give him a round of applause.
Like this goes? Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Jocelyn, and today I'm going to read you a poem that I wrote a few years ago. It's a poem that's really special to me. I wrote it about and for my sister who I lost to suicide, which is it's hard, but like this month is suicide prevention or / awareness month, so I thought it fit really well that if I share this with you guys. The poem is called Semicolon. If you guys know, or if you don't, a semicolon is a symbol for suicide prevention / awareness because, as most of you know, a semicolon you can put instead of a period to keep the sentence going. So this poem is called Semicolon. I thought of you today, but that was nothing new. I thought about you yesterday and the days before that too. I think of you quite often, wishing you were still here. The way my heart feels inside makes me want to disappear. The things that just took place, the memories that still linger, I even miss the small things like all the rings on your fingers. I miss your long brown hair, your perfect little nose. It's the little things I miss the most, something as small as your toes. But there's no need to worry, for we'll be together soon. I know you're up there watching, looking over like the moon. I know you're up there safe, wrapped in God's arms tight. The comfort that thought gives me is the only thing that gets me to sleep at night. Why the semicolon? What does that mean? Well, to put things in simple terms, it means to just keep going. Not every sentence ends with a period. There's always another way. If you want the sentence to keep on going, you can choose to stay. Thanks.
Okay, I'm ready. Hi, guys. My name's Erin. I'm going to be singing a song called Don't Know Why by Nora Jones.
Left you by
I was told to tell people to get more food. So if you're in the pod, you got a wristband. Take as much food as they want. Eat more. Don't take as much as you want, but eat more. Again, thank you all so much for coming. All of the people who know me really well know how much that this event means to me. I've been coming to POBEV since I first moved here like 2 years ago now, and I feel old. But POBEV is a magical time where we can all come together as Aggies and show off all of our wonderful talents. Up next, we have Anna and Nash, who will both be reading some poetry for us. We are filled up on performers for the evening, so thank you so much. It was really stressful trying to get that all resolved, but y'all really showed up and showed out. Aggie family, you know how it goes. Let's keep rocking.
Anna, I wrote this poem a year ago while I was procrastinating. It's called The Battle of Procrastination. Every day I fight a war. Procrastination is my mighty foe. He's constantly dissuading me of every chore, and he always throws the first blow. As soon as I wake, a couch slam of Netflix. I'm intimate with this dirty trick. Though I don't often get it in the morning. Who am I kidding? Waiting for class is boring. No, I must resist. At each conclusion and insist you persist. The next episode button is a time-sucking trap. What's 20 minutes turns into 40. Before you know it, the season's a wrap. No, I can't. I'll fight back. I have my own attack. I will not lose to procrastination. The library will be my salvation. I'll sit in studious silence. I'll show him the power of my defiance. With grim determination, I crack down on math. Pencil meets paper, but I hardly do half. Procrastination strikes again with vengeance, inviting Sandman's peaceful presence. He throws his lethargic grit in a gruesome attempt to stall my wit. My eyelids grow heavy with sleep. Gall, that shot was cheap. My head nods. No, I must fight against the odds. Pure will sharpening my concentration, not this time, procrastination. Wait, oh cruelty most nefarious, look who he sent. She with whom I vent. Her smile promises juicy conversation. What's this desire, this traitorous sensation? I already know our talk will have no foreseeable destination. I can't let it start, or there's no way I won't chat my part. I flee to the parking lot, escaping her stare. Then and there, I feel a sudden urge to go somewhere. The old pro, I know what he'll say in his buttery way. Time is on your side, it's not due today. Anyways, you're hungry, dying for food. I guess I am in the mood for something barbecued. Wait. Another slick trick. Nope, I've got to finish my arithmetic. I hide in my room, my homework to resume. Nines and lines, cosines and inclines, I've got to finish what I've been assigned. But bings and buzzes rattle my pack. Procrastination's hit me with a social media whack. Oh, how I'd revel in mindless scrolling, pictures of puppies, and stupid people saying, full send. Surely for this my rules can bend. No, I have to be strong, it's with math I belong. Now even my time-eating phone is on mute in an aid to my desperate need to compute. But here in the final inning, I fear it's procrastination who's winning. I stare and stare and stare still longer, but this time I think he is stronger. My mind is muddled with preferable things. All procrastination's ammunition he callously slings. Food, friends, movies, and sleep. Daydreaming, cruising in my Jeep. It's all so much more fun I want to weep. Perhaps it's okay to delay. What's one more night? My every good intention has been frayed. I'm too tired to fight. Instead, let's go to POBEV tonight. Yeah, POBEV! Woo! Thank you!
Not yet. Hello, everyone. Oh, that's my bad.
Hello, I'm Nash. Nice to meet you. I feel a little bit underdressed. I didn't know I was going to be up here. I should have gone like a suit or something, but I didn't know what POBEV was until about 30 minutes ago, but now it's my favorite thing in the world. So I've got a little poem, definitely original. I guess I'll go for it. Astro, yeah. Sun is down, freezing cold. That's how we already know winter's here. My dog would probably do it for a Louis belt. That's just all he know. He don't know nothing else. I tried to show him. Yeah. I tried to show him. Yeah. Gone on you with the pick and roll. Young LaFlame, he in sicko mode. Thank you.
Hi. Okay, I'm gonna dedicate this song to whoever wants it. Sweet, it's dedicated to you. Looking around the quad, I can tell that you are the most beautiful girl in the quad. No. And when you're on the street, depending on the street, I bet you are definitely in the top 3. Oh, but depending on the street. And when I saw you at the POBEV, I thought, what is she doing at the POBEV? How did Gage get a hottie like that to a party like this? Good one, Gage. Ooh, and you're a legend, Gage. I asked Gage if he's gonna make a move on you. He's not sure. I said, Gage, do you mind if I do? He says he doesn't mind, but I can tell he kinda minds, and I'm gonna do it anyway. See you standing all alone in your 50-person pod, socially distanced. I turn the lights down to very low. Here we go. You're so beautiful. You can be a waitress. And you could probably be one of my professors. You're so beautiful. And you can be a part-time model. And then I seal the deal. I do my moves, I do my dance moves. Oh, yeah. Doing some dance moves. Just imagine me dancing right now. It's a little hard. It's about 7:20. Just me and you, and 7 other dudes around you on the 50-person pod, socially distanced. I draw you a close 6 feet. Let's get out of here. I'll buy you a kebab, and I can't believe. Ooh. Give me a second. We got to figure this out real quick. And I can't believe that I'm sharing a kebab with the most beautiful girl I have ever seen with a kebab. Whoa, yeah, yeah. And why don't we leave? Let's go to your house and we can feel each other up on the couch. Oh no, I don't mind taking it slow. Oh no, yeah. You're so beautiful, like a tree. Some nice ceramics or something. But like one of these waiters that's handing out the soda. But you could be a part-time model, spending party time modeling and part of your time next to me. Oh, right here next to me, girl. And I suppose the rest of the time doing your normal job. Thank you, Pobev.
Out of all my years at a Polbev, I've never had such a beautiful song sung in my honor. I'm very appreciative, and that is usually how my luck with girls goes anyway, so it's whatever. I will not comment on whether or not I am good with women. All right, let's move on. Final two performers this evening. Adam is kindly rejoining us on the stage for more guitar, and then finally we'll wrap up with Klaus and story time. Let's give him one last big round of applause. I'll be improvising to a jazz beat this time. Guitar? On the guitar. And hopefully pleases the ears. Matt. Hey, I lied. I didn't look at the updated sheet, so we have a few more performers. So we're going to do Klaus, who's telling us a story, Laura, who will be playing the piano and singing for us, and Ashley Blair. So please stick around. These people put a lot of effort into these talents. And also, I put my Cubs hat on, and they were down 0-2, and they just hit a 3-run home run. So go Cubs. God bless America.
Hey guys. So, have any of you been betrayed, lied to? Just let me hear you if you've been betrayed. Yeah. Well, one time I went to IHOP and I ordered this nice plate, and I was informed it was going to come with a side of sausages. And when Jocelyn rolled out my order, it was a fried hot dog, and I felt betrayed. So, with masks being a thing now, how does that work in the dating scene? Is mask getting to, if you can take the mask off, that's like second base, or where does that fit into the order of things? Speaking of, what does a sperm bank and a take and bake pizzeria have in common? They leave you to do the hard part, and it's not the funnest. Actually making the thing. One time I was a little kid, and I went to the dump with my mom, and we were dropping off a couch, and in the distance I saw a bulldozer slowly approaching a dead bloated cow. And the bulldozer hit the cow, and the cow exploded. I was a little kid, and this was the first time I've ever seen that type of carnage before. My mom came over and gave me a reassuring pat on the back and said, "Yep, that's a cow." My wife says crows are suspicious. Does anyone else think crows are suspicious? Okay, good. Thank you. That's all.
What's up? All right, guys. So I'm really glad I'm not the last person. I thought I was for a minute, and it kind of scared me. So this is kind of a sad song. Is anybody familiar with Radiohead? How about the song Creep by Radiohead? All right, so let's see how this goes. Also, whoever was singing about the hot waiters by the drinks, sup? Moving on. Here we go. When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You look like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. You're so very special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so very special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Oh, she's running up. She's run. Wow. Okay. Nice. Restart. Woohoo! She's running up. She's run. She's running up. She's run, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here. That was rough. Have a good night, everybody. Hello. How's everyone doing tonight? Woohoo! All right, I'm going to need some audience participation on this one, so everybody get on your feet. Let's get going, guys. And sing along. Woo! Yeah! What's wrong with the world, mama? People living like they ain't got no mama. I'm afraid the whole world addicted to the drama. Only attracted to things that'll bring you trauma. Overseas, yeah, we're trying to stop terrorism, but we still got terrorists here living in the USA. The big CIA, the Bloods and the Crips and the KKK. If you only have love for your own race, then you only leave space to discriminate. And to discriminate only generates hate. And when you hate, you're about to get irate. Yeah, badness is what you demonstrate, and that's exactly how anger works and operates. Yeah, you gotta have love to set it straight. Take control of your mind and meditate. Let your soul gravitate to the love. People killing, people dying. Children hurt, you hear them crying. Can you practice what you preach? Would you turn the other cheek? Father, 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 help us. Send some guidance from above. People got me questioning. Where is the love? Where's the love? Woo! The love just ain't the same. All ways have changed. New days are strange. Is the world insane? If love and peace is so strong, why are there pieces of love that don't belong? Nations dropping bombs, chemical gas to fill the lungs of little ones with ongoing suffering as the youth are young. So ask yourself, is the love really gone? So I should ask myself, really what is going on in this world that we're living in? People keep on giving in, making wrong decisions, only visions of them dividends, not respecting each other. Deny that, brother. What's wrong going on with the truth is undercover? If you never know truth, then you come to the bruh. You never know truth, then you never know love. What's the love, y'all?
I don't know.
Where's the truth, y'all?
I don't know.
Where's the love? People killing, people dying. Children hurt, you hear them crying. Can you practice what you preach? Would you turn the other cheek? Father, 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 help us. Send some guidance from above. People got me questioning. Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? The love, the love. All right, that's all. Have a good night, everyone.
All right, everybody, let's give one big last round of applause for all of our performers this evening. Like I said, I'm a big fan of POBEV and have been for a long time now, so I'm very, very appreciative that you all came out this evening. Couple things. One, as we're leaving, make sure to stay socially distant. Leave your masks on, please. I know you don't want to hear me say it anymore, but leave your masks on. As we're wrapping up, if you want to know more about POBEV in the future, follow at USUSA Student Events on Instagram. Right? Is that it? Anybody know? I'm right? Cool. Again, thank you all so much. God bless America. God bless USU. Follow me on Instagram at Gage Carling. Go Cubs. Good night.